Alright, good afternoon. I'm Vice Forecaster JD Rapp with you. Back with you in the USA Severe Weather Network Center. The National Weather Service has issued a tornado warning, and this includes parts of. Just a second here, folks. Alright, this tornado warning goes in effect up here towards Michigan today. We have a storm that could produce a tornado, so let's zoom in here and I'll put the last frame. Tornado warning goes in effect. I gotta take these tracks off. Let me take the special marine warnings off. This flash flood so we can see what we're doing. Tornado warning goes in effect for north central. It goes in effect at 5:15 for north central Hund County and up here central and parts of Michigan. At 4:35, a confirmed tornado was located near Austin, moving at 40 miles an hour. So this is booking at 40 miles an hour. Hazardous damage and tornado. Weather spotters have confirmed a tornado with this. So if you live in this tornado will be near Port Hope around 4:50. So, and other locations include is Grant City and Hun cities. If this is a tornado warning, you want to seek shelter. This is a tornado that is on the ground. You want to seek shelter. Lowest floor in the building. It's not, you don't want to be in a mobile home. This is not the place to be if there's a tornado on the ground. So we'll zoom up here. Checking for markers. Gate to gate shear don't come up on this one. And the switch here. I don't really see, but I can see why. There's red next to green, strong signs of rotation. So if you're in this polygon, you want to be in a tornado safe spot. Make sure you have a building to go, a safe spot, like a closet, lowest floor to be into. This is a tornado warning, and this is why we're continuing to be on. So just give me a second. We have a damaging tornado up here. This is why we're on. If you're just joining our area today, just on our page, just looking, we're continuing to track this severe weather threat. So you just join me at about 3:47 p.m. All right, we just have another tornado warning, so we're gonna be on with you for a little bit longer now. So let me get a couple links on before we actually continue going with our activity, tracking severe storms. Let's see who's in the chat with us today. I'm gonna get Isaac and Ian because they always could be on with us. I'll send it to Jonathan Mitchell. Sometimes he'll have time to. Sorry about that. Got a little bit of a cough. Alright, so far we got a tornado warning in process. So let me zoom in here. All right, we got a tornado warning. This runs from South Central Chokin County in North Central Michigan to 5:30 Eastern Time. At 4:46, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was near Martrail, or 8 miles south of Friedland, moving at 35 miles an hour. Weather spotters has reported up a funnel cloud with this. Flying debris who be deadly who's cut out shelter. So if you live in Sugarland, Burton, you need to be seeking shelter. We already have a funnel cloud has been spotted with these. So we'll move in, and I can tell you why. Red next to green, that is gate to gate sheared. Winds coming in and winds coming out on this. So this is a tornado warning. You want to be in a tornado safe spot. Make sure you have a safe room to go into. I mean, we've been tracking this. There is also severe thunderstorm watch. I'll show it. There is some pretty decent wind shear. You can see why. Up there, red next to green, that is gate to gate sheared. So if you're in this tornado polygon, Humlock, Singnot area, or anywhere in this pink color, you need to be in a tornado safe spot. Go to the lowest floor. We'll check for hail with this. Don't really see any hail, but let me check a few hours ago. Nothing's gonna work with that. Don't really see any large hail. Check echo tops and look at this. Gosh, folks, we're starting to get some pretty decent echo tops with this. So echo tops are really strong today. So yeah, we do got some echo tops today in the red, the moderate to high category. So these are strong storms today. So we'll check in with our tools and see if we have a tornado, any debris with this. There could be a little something. So we'll analyze this, and you could just see what we got in place. It looks like it could be a little something, but I mean, we just don't have a lot of debris with this. So definitely there is potentially of some strong signs of rotation today. With some of these, that's why we have tornado warnings, and this is why we're going to remain. They'll probably stay on the air with you just for a little bit until things kind of quiet down. So don't really see any new, any sheared. I do get a few reports coming in. We already had, back off here, we did have several reports of There's several reports of social media and photos of tornadoes on the ground near Austin. So yeah, this is why we're trying to tell you, you need to seek shelter. You're in Austin area, that is giving me signs of pretty strong signs of rotation, and we're getting reports of water spouts from a trained spotter. So we're getting lots of reports coming in. We're so sorry we've been ignoring the severe thunderstorms, but the tornado threat has to come a little bit first too. But we'll look here. A severe thunderstorm warning goes into effect. The Tuscaloosa County over here in South Central Michigan, North Central Saline County, and South Central Michigan, Hencourt County, and South Central Michigan to about 5:30 Eastern Daylight Time. At 4:37, a severe thunderstorm located 8 miles north of Quincy, or 11 miles northeast of Bay City, moving at 45 miles an hour. So this line is booking at 45 miles an hour, hazards 60 miles of wind gust, and penny-sized hail. So if you live in any of these communities, Oakdale around 505, Greetown around 510, Gas City around 5:15. So these storms, I can include East Dalton, Colton, Wanton, Winnison, Invito, Egan, Griffort, New Relief, Richville, and Dicker area. So this is a severe thunderstorm warning. Tornado attacks on all of these. So you got to take these storms very seriously. Damaging winds are going to be my biggest concern with the line. And this is why we're continuing to watch this broken line of thunderstorms that could spin up brief, fast tornado, like QLC, and this is how fast they can spin up. So we'll move in, throw in some velocity, and you can just see, wow, there's a lot of velocity with these sails. And I'm on Facebook just checking to make sure we don't have any new photos are coming in now of any of these tornadoes or anything. Some of the models this morning had this hinted that we could see a few storms that popped up. I'm just looking if anybody has any pictures of funnel clouds quite yet, because this is important to see it. And right now I don't see it. Any new photos yet of funnel clouds. So right now, just give me a second. I gotta do something. Alright, you just joined us from home today. Reason why I added Illinois Storm Watch in. The National Weather Service has issued a new warning, and we'll switch back to our Chicago site. This is our first severe thunderstorm warning up here, so we're going to have to be tracking two different sites here. And this severe thunderstorm warning for north central DuPage County in north central Illinois, northern Cook County, and north central Illinois about 4:45 Eastern Central Time. At 3:56, a severe thunderstorm located along the line extended from Allegan Heights to Hoffman, moving east around southeast around 30 miles an hour. It has a 60 miles of wind gust. If you live in any of these communities, you definitely need to be seeking some shelter. I mean, that's not taking cover, just stay away from windows. This is our first warning, mainly gusty winds with that storm, and that's what we're going to have to watch. Maybe a little gusty winds with that severe thunderstorm warning in place, and we're going to have to watch that. Checking for hail. That's this storm doesn't look like it's going to drop much, but it could sometimes. But echo tops are going to be very decent today, so that's why we mainly watching that line of thunderstorms. The best chance I'm looking at is up here toward Michigan, where we've been having several tornado warnings in process right now. Tornado warning continues over here, while we want to leave on Illinois storm watch for times in case we get advisories to pop up. Alright, you're just joining me. We do have some storms over here. Tornado warning continues if you live in Shams, Snuggle, Bridgeport area. This is the tornado warning that goes through about 5:30, and this is the one that could have a funnel cloud with this in Michigan. Very strong signs of a funnel cloud, so you want to be into the lowest floor of the building. Make sure you have a mattress between you to protect yourself from flying debris. We have a tornado warning. There could be some, tornado could be developing with the storm, and that's why we're continuing to watch this. We kind of knew this is going to be active even. Me just looking over some of the guidance report this morning, and it kind of showed a little MV or a complex trying to push through, and this is what it did. I mean, we're going to have to watch that. And you can see this is spire around 4:15, by another 15 minutes. Weather spotters have confirmed a tornado with that. And this whole line is probably what's going to get us on later. It's just producing some wind damage. So far, we only had 2 reports. I have several reports of tornadoes with this. And this tornado warning and it includes Port Hope. If you live in that area, you definitely need to be in shelter. This is a damaging tornado. This is one that's on the ground. We just seen this, and we definitely want to take this seriously at times. I mean, I don't think sometimes these warnings could just be in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, there could be some red and extra green with that. And this tense line is capable of producing tornadoes today. And there's potentially some pretty strong shears right there. So we'll switch back, and you can see that whole line still shows signs of some pretty strong wind shear. And just give me a second. I'm going to send some thanks to the chat here. So just give me a minute. Let's Alright, you still joining us? This is about almost 4:03. We still have tornado warnings in process. We're still going to have to watch that. So let me zoom in and switch back. Alright, the one tornado warning has got lifted. So maybe we're getting in some good shapes, but we still been having tornadoes. It's been popping up since the last couple hours, and we've been on with you for 20 minutes so far, and just watching this line has it regressing back and forth. So we have a tornado warning that goes through 4:30, and we'll check in with velocities. Red next to green, that is gate to gate shear there. Winds coming out, and this storm could produce a tornado. It has a funnel cloud with this, so weather spotters have confirmed it, and this whole line of thunderstorms is capable of producing winds over 60 miles an hour, but they could spin up at any time a brief tornado. That's what we're concerned about. Let me check in with our tools once again, and you can see we have any debris, and this is the tool, like I said, I like using just to see if we have any of that debris color, because debris will actually tell you if you're going to have any. I don't really see. Somebody's asking, is this in Illinois? No, it's in Michigan, but there's one severe thunderstorm warning in Illinois, but Michigan is what's getting hit right now. So right now we're going to continue to watch this line as it continues that one severe thunderstorm warning place. Probably will move to Illinois right now because we're really not in that. So I'll hit save changes. Alright, we're back on air. So, alright, we got one report just came in about 40 miles. A gust has been measured. Let me check in with our velocity. Excuse me. And you can see that's about the only thing we do have in place with heavy rainfall, maybe over an inch at times. But we already have the Seville report, the tornadoes. Severe thunderstorm warning goes in effect into around, looks like 5:15. So a lot of these will expire just in a little bit. So that is some good news. Once we get these storms through here, I think we'll maybe we'll see what the line does. But this is something we're going to have to watch. These isolated sails is what we've been watching a lot today. And any one of these could produce a brief tornado at times, just like I've been seeing. So what we want to do, warnings are kind of dropping, and we don't have quite as many. I'm just going to try to give you just a quick update and kind of interrupt a little bit. But right now I'm going to give it a little bit of break. If we do see any more tornado warnings or any damage coming in, we will let you know. If you have any reports from this line of thunderstorms or any tornado warnings that did came through this afternoon, please let us know. We always like to let you know, wanting to know what happened. I mean, this is kind of wasn't the guidance today that we would see something like this. You know, a little complex or a little MCS that could pull through here and produce some damaging winds, or maybe even a spin-up tornado sometimes. That's what we kind of got worried about, is that. So we will continue to keep you updated if we get a severe thunderstorm warning or multiple warnings that we think there's going to be a life-threatening situation. We will be right back with you.